And I'm the master of ceremonies, so get off my stage, please, all of you, out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today. First of all, a round of applause for everybody who took the time tonight, this Saturday, to be here with us. DohaCreatives, give me a big round of applause. Love it. Love the energy in here today. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nabila. Some of you know me, some of you don't. I will be your master of ceremonies for tonight. I am greatly honored, and honestly, it's just been a pleasure working with these guys for the last couple of weeks to put together this event for you. It's the very first DohaCreatives monthly gathering. Now, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, but before anything else, we have to say a big, big, big thank you to the St. Regis who have supported us and made sure that tonight can happen. So give them a round of applause. And of course, Crystal, who did the sound and the sound stage for this. They're our media partners. Also give them a round of applause. And allow me to begin. This is our crew, and we're going to get to them in a second. But I want to walk you through our agenda for tonight so you know what to expect, you know the lay of the land and where it's all going. You started with registration right outside the door. You did the little fun thing with the pins and the map. And then right now is welcoming and opening remarks. And later on, you're going to have our first speaker. Aziz Luxa is chief storyteller at Converse, and he's going to have a little seminar for you guys called Storytelling for Businesses. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to learn quite a bit from him. Later on, we're going to have a game. We're really excited about this one. We tried it a few days ago, and let's say it got a little bit ugly. We got competitive. So that part should be fun. Also, we're going to have a welcome speech from our hosting partner, St. Regis. They've got a lot of exciting stuff that they want to let you guys know about. And we were supposed to have a second speaker today, Trine, who is, of course, branding and networking expert. And she had an awesome presentation put together for you called The Ultimate Networking Boost. Unfortunately, she's not well. And just this morning, she canceled. She really had prepared a great presentation. We're still going to put it up later on our Facebook page, on our website, so you can go check it out. And hopefully she can be with us maybe in the next event and reprise her role. And after that, after the first speech with Aziz, and generally this is just a rule of thumb for all future monthly gatherings, after any of the speeches, there's always going to be Q&A. So we'll take questions from the floor. We'll take questions from social media online. We have our live streamers, people who are watching us live right now. So we'll be taking questions from them too. Now that you know what's going to happen tonight, and later on, the last part, which is arguably the most important part of tonight, is going to be the networking session. During the networking session, you'll all get to meet each other. You'll all get to talk to each other. Hopefully, you'll also want to kill each other a little bit during the game earlier. But when you network, it's a huge part of what DohaCreatives mean. When we say why we created DohaCreatives, the question really is, what does it mean? DohaCreatives, first and foremost, is a community. And what is the point of a community? A community is a group of people who come together because they have a shared goal. They have some shared dreams. There are certain things that they all share, they have in common, and they want them to happen. Now, what are those things for DohaCreatives? Number one is to raise the ceiling of creativity in Doha. And you all do that every day anyway, so thank you for what you do. Number two is to nurture, develop, and promote the individual talents in Qatar and in the region. Why do we say individual? We say individual because the focus here is not on businesses. The focus here is not on big groups or big brands. The focus is on you, the artists, the creatives themselves, who make the businesses happen, who make the startups and the entrepreneurial adventures and endeavors happen. That's you guys. So when we say, who are the DohaCreatives, it's not just the crew of 12 people who I'm going to introduce by name in a second. It's all of you. So thank you all for being here tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. Now, the group in the room right now, you come from all different walks of life, but you all live here in Doha, and you see a bunch of professions and names behind me on the screen, and I could read from it, but I would like to ask you, sir, right there, what is your profession? What do you do? Yes. Graphic and web designer. What about you, ma'am? Senior media coordinator. And you, sir? project manager in Hamad Hospital. So many things that you see here and much more that we probably didn't include: videographers, journalists, editors, writers, strategic planners. Even if it is not your job, even if it's something you do part-time, even if it's just a hobby for you, if it's something that you are creative with, something that you put in the time and effort to nurture, then you're in the right place. And part of Doha Creatives is sharing your own artistry, your own creativity with everybody else, as well as learning from everybody else. This is going to be a learning and networking opportunity. Now, what do we do? Or what do we... Well, we haven't done much. We are just kind of getting started. And our first thing is going to be monthly gatherings. I'm going to go into details about this. Something else we want to do is workshops. There are a lot of people in the community here in Qatar, other creatives, who have wonderful talents, say photography, say videography, and they want to do workshops. They want to donate their time, free workshops. We will be able, and you will be able to tap into these different workshops through this network here with Doha Creatives. Collaborative projects. Collaborative projects are basically ideas that members of the community will come up with, and there's quite a ton already that we'll be presenting, hopefully some during tonight's event and later on, where everybody can come together and work on a campaign. Somebody had an idea for a campaign to help people, make people more aware about cats that die in traffic accidents here in Qatar. We have graphic designers, we have webmasters, we have videographers. People can come together and create something, a campaign for the community. You can come up with more ideas. Your feedback is going to be something we depend on immensely. Something else is competitions. Like I said before, we like to get a little competitive here. So we'll have very fun competitions where people can showcase their talents, showcase their creativity to help, again, come up with something nice and practical and helpful and useful for the community. Portfolio reviews are going to be events more like exhibitions. Again, your talent can be anything. It could be drawing, it could be singing, maybe you write poetry. Whatever it is, there will be portfolio reviews where we basically manage to get a space, a creative space where everybody can come together and show their own work, network through it. Other people can see your work. A lot of you already do this. A lot of you try to showcase their work, be it on social media or with friends or through connections, but through a bigger and larger networks. When we pool our networking skills together, then you get more exposure than by yourself. And last but not least, casual outings. That's not to say we just go and get karak somewhere. Casual outings are more like the fire station have a new exhibition. Let's all go together, or a group of us go together and check it out. Or maybe Methaf, or Museum of Islamic Art, or something or another. It doesn't have to be something in museum curating. Any ideas that you guys have, you can suggest them. And that could be a new casual outing that we all go out together to enjoy, review, and discuss. I'm going back to monthly gatherings because that's going to be our main thing, really, or we're hoping to have this as the key pillar of what the Doha Creatives are. This is the schedule for tonight's, and as you've seen, it's already changed a bit because we don't have the second speaker, but hopefully it will also be the template for our future monthly gatherings. They're going to be the first Saturday of each month at 7 p.m. You can see here the future ones are going to be, the next one is going to be August 6th, September 3rd, October 1st. You know how to work a calendar, so you can figure the rest out. And they're going to look like this. Welcome speech from our hosting partners, opening remarks, first speech or presentation, second presentation, game, break, announcements about different workshops. So for example, next month we'll have 3 workshops about X, Y, and Z. You can know how to apply to them, you know how to be part of them, or maybe you want to give a workshop and donate your time next time. This is not final. This is not set in stone. This is a first draft. What we get and hear back from you today is going to help us shape our future events. And last but not least, your feedback. It can happen through social media because it's the easiest way and you all use it. These are our numbers thus far. Doha Creatives started on social media, by the way. It started with a Facebook page and then to Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. We have our newsletter subscribers and Behance. A lot of you in the design field would know about this. And these numbers on the screen are all you. So thank you so much for bringing together the network before we've even done one event. And hopefully by next event, it will grow even more. And we're looking forward to that, and we're excited about that. And last but not least, the crew. You met them briefly with their little skit over here on stage before I kick them off. Our founder, Ahmed Al-Abbadi. Give him a big round of applause. This is his idea. He can be a bit shy. Samer Safir is communications and PR. Give him a round of applause. Mirat Abdel Magid, she chases down everyone. She's kind of the hound to make sure everybody does what they're supposed to. So give her a half round of applause. Rosette Faris. She has a tick. She can only say her name 3 times. She's media relations. Mohammed Faris, not Rosette's dad, as you've all learned. He's design. Ahmed El Hinadi, of no relation to the Egyptian comedian, if that's what you were thinking. He's website design and development. Ibrahim Al-Qa'i is digital and social media. Mohamed Demeri, photography and videography. Valantes Arasenios, bro, this is the best I can do. He's photography and videography. Amin Asliman is event management. And yours truly, your master of ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, your crew for tonight.